I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. For Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Yes, guys. Big up everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that. Another signing through the door. It's been a while. Olise looks like he's next up. We are still waiting for the Lavia. Here we go. God willing, it's today. Everybody get your drinks up for the Chelsea. Lots to get into today. We've got Lavia news, Olise news, Lukaku news. What else do we have? I know some people said it was a quiet news day. I don't think it's a quiet news day today. There's actually a couple topics to get into. Chukwuemeka looks likely to stay at Chelsea, which I think is good news. Kudus, there's a couple points on Kudus. Although, to be honest, with this new Olise news, it's probably not that deep anymore. Sterling, apparently there's a lot of people inside Chelsea watching Sterling very closely this season. I'm going to talk about that. And Caicedo should complete his loan move to Leicester City today. Should be completing his loan move today. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. 550 plus already. Big up. Hit the like button. Subscribe. All of that shit. And let's get into the stream. Big up Nano Man. Big up Chelsea Blue till I die. CFC fan. Max Borg. Big up my guy Alex, bro. Big up, bro. See you at West Ham on Sunday. Big up Abdi Haas. Big up Tyler B. Bonnie. Proud to be a Geordie. Samuel. Josh. Arpan. Poku. Daniel. Peter. Harrison. CCP. A winner of the Super Chat lottery. Big up CCP. Shirt should be coming over very, very soon. Well, I'll say very soon. Might be a couple weeks because of the location. But you will get your shirt. You will get your shirt. That will be coming to you very soon. And yeah, big up to everybody. Big up to everybody. Let's start off with the first news of today, which is from Fabrice Hawkins. Tier 1 for French players, allegedly. And he has said there is an agreement in principle between Palace and Chelsea for Michael Olise. So let me get up on the big screen for you guys. Abdias says, are we running Kalma Olise? We don't need to, man. I don't think anybody's stressing out about Olise to Chelsea. I don't think anybody's stressing out about that. So, agreement in... Where the fuck is my background? Oh, I forgot to add my background. Shit, this is looking like the base layer StreamYard. There we go. There we go. Let's get a bit of light in the room. So, agreement in principle between Palace and Chelsea for Michael Olise. The signing of the international... international what? Ah, that's probably a spelling error. The signing of the French international is becoming closer. Compensation closer clause, which is slightly less than 40 million euros, which is looking like around 35 to 40 million pounds, probably around the 35 million pound mark. Long-term contract, which I'm guessing is going to be the 8-year deal. And there is an agreement with Olise, as was already reported a couple of weeks ago. Looks like Olise is going to be the one we go for out of Kudus and Olise. Felix did report that Chelsea was still interested in Kudus, but no movement was made. I don't anticipate there to be any more movement on the Kudus front. I think we're just leaving that one shut, and I think we're focusing on Olise. And that's fine. That's fine. My only real thing with Olise was that he's still injured, and it's not really ideal when we have, what's his name, Nkunku already out injured. But he's still a quality player. In terms of talent, I weren't really that picky with the pair of them. Kudus is a better goal scorer. Olise is a better creator. Regardless, we are a better team with both of them in the squad. With either of them in the squad. So that is fine by me. But it's a bargain. For someone who's homegrown and for someone who's that as talented as he is and as vital as he is to the way Crystal Palace play, getting him for around 40 million euros is insane. That's insane. It's an unbelievable steal. Todd Boehly has done it again. Abdi has. Now, you're not wrong, but imagine. I was going to say I don't think we'll get both, but like this window has been fucking ridiculous. I don't have any words to describe it. There's always been twists and turns. We might as well go and get both of them. We might end up doing it. Who knows? Shock me, Chelsea, because you've done it enough this summer anyway. Shock me. But yeah, he's homegrown. He gets the club as well. Ex-Cobham and all of that, proper Chelsea. And he rejected Man City for us. He rejected Man City for Chelsea. The treble winners, the three-peat treble winners. And he said, nah, fuck that. My blood is dark blue. My blood ain't light blue. I'd rather stay in London. I'd rather stay with the Chelsea. That's more than enough for me. Roll through, man. Roll through. Can play on the right. Can play through the 10. He's homegrown. Creative as fuck. Physical. No issues with this transfer whatsoever. Ruining football is officially back on the menu, boys. Officially back on the menu. That's why the likes of Liverpool have been snitching and crying about Chelsea to the Premier League. Oh, how are they able to spend so much money? Like, this is ridiculous. How are they doing this? How are they getting away with it? Mind your business, bruv. Because if you lot just drop 50 million for Lavia like you should have done a month ago or 2 months ago, you would have had him. And you wouldn't have to worry about where are we getting the DM from? Where are we getting the DM? Now you're going to have to scrape at the bottom of the barrel. Hey, Timu Bakayoko is still on a free. And he's got Premier League experience. He's got Champions League winning experience. He has title winning experience. Something that Liverpool really need. Something that Liverpool really need in the midfield. So in my opinion, you got to go for Timu Bakayoko, mate. You got to go for Timu Bakayoko. But Olise looks to be coming to Chelsea. It's a good source, but we'll see if anything else surfaces over the coming hours and days. Maybe a here we go couple days time. Maybe a here we go in a couple days time, because it'd be very easy to say tonight or tomorrow, but they're still going to have to sort out the payment structure and all the other financial situations. Could be a couple days. Could be a couple days. Chelsea closing on both Lavia and Olise this afternoon. I think Lavia gets confirmed today. I think there's going to be a here we go. So as long as it's not before 5:30, well, if it's after 5:30, we'll do a double stream. We'll do a double stream because I'm live with Saeed at 5 o'clock for the Best of the Rest show. So as long as it doesn't get released during then, we will be here. We will be here when we get the here we go. Got the stream already set. The deal isn't really a rush since he isn't fit currently, but I also think that's what's going to take a little bit of time with it as well, because they're going to try and figure out how long he's out for and how that should impact the amount that they're offering and all the other little bits and pieces. But he's going to be a Chelsea player at the end of the day. He's going to be a Chelsea player. Will Lavia be in time for West Ham? Well, he's been training. Sharpness may not be there because I don't know how much game time he's had, but the fitness should be there. The fitness should be there. 100%. You know, just my luck. As soon as I press end stream, Lavia, here we go. I know exactly what's coming. I know exactly what's coming. That's why I'm not ending the stream straight at 5 o'clock. We're going to give it 5 minutes or so before I head over to Saeed. Fucking hell, StreamYard's bugging. There we go. There we go. Right, so I think that's all on the Olise situation. Why are we going for Olise? We need a striker that can finish. I think we need more creativity, personally. We'll talk about the finishing once we have the chance creation sorted. And Nicholas Jackson isn't a bad striker anyway. We've played really well yesterday. I haven't seen the new Caicedo song, but I'll bring that up when the panel comes in. Palace asking Liverpool to pay 80 million for Decore. Ha! You showed your ass with that Caicedo deal. Stupid move from Liverpool. You made Southampton pissed off. You pissed off Lavia. You showed everybody, including your own fan base and every other club, how much money Liverpool actually have to spend. Whatever midfielder you get, you're getting bent over a barrel for. And you know what? You deserve it. You can hold that. You think you could try and make a name out of my football club. You thought you could try and take the piss out of our club and make us look stupid. We made you look even dumber in the process. Even dumber. Best of luck trying to sort out your midfield now. Because if you don't, Liverpool are not making top 4. Liverpool are not making top 4. Remember, I was getting cooked for saying Liverpool and United might not make top 4. How are you saying Chelsea could finish above Liverpool and United? I know it's only match day 1. It is only match day 1. But I hope you understand why I've got a little bit more confidence in Chelsea than I did last season. I hope you understand. Big up Keon saying thoughts on Sanchez. Thoughts on Santos. He's going to get no game time. Go on loan. Go on loan. Like, him going on loan was never a bad decision for him anyway. Because regardless of whether he'd be a squad player for us or a sporadic appearance player, he was still going to get more game time if he went on loan. So, thoughts on Santos? Go on loan. Go on loan. Come back in a year's time, we'll see what you got. We'll see what you got. He's a quality player. Like, this isn't saying throw Santos away. We've got a new toy. Nothing like that. But it would probably be better for him. It will probably be better for him to take a year out at another club. So I'd figure that one out. Connor is also going to get sold. He looks like it, because I saw a Fabrizio quote saying, despite 2 new arrivals in midfield, I see Chukwuemeka staying at Chelsea as Poch is very happy with him. For Gallagher, a move could be possible, but it depends on the proposals they get. So it looks like Chukwuemeka is a bit higher up the pecking order than Conor Gallagher. Either that, or it's because we can make more profit from Conor Gallagher going than we could from Chukwuemeka leaving, for example. So it could be either of them. But it looks like Gallagher could be leaving. Pies reported a few days ago that West Ham came back in, but they tried to lowball us with 35 million, so they're going to have to raise their price tag. We'll see if Tottenham bring up any interest. We'll see if Newcastle bring up any interest as well. But that's going to be something that we're going to have to hear more developments on in the next few weeks. Big up to Josh in the comments. Good to see you again, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Ian Maatsen has to stay. I haven't heard any reports on Maatsen being up for sale. Well, no. I think I've heard reports on Chelsea willing to listen to offers, but I haven't heard any club come in for him. Let me just check. Let me have a quick check. Oh no, he's just in Nazarkin Sellers list of players that Chelsea will step up plans to sell. Gallagher, Chalobah, Maatsen, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Chukwuemeka, Oguchukwu. No. Gallagher, Chalobah, Maatsen, and Hudson-Odoi plans to sell. Ziyech, Chukwuemeka, Oguchukwu to be loaned out. I still think out of everyone in that list, Ian Maatsen is the most likely to stay. I wouldn't really be too stressed about that. Like, Chelsea would sell Gallagher first. They would sell Chalobah first. They'd sell Hudson-Odoi and Ziyech before any of the players previously mentioned. Hakim Ziyech to be loaned out, though. Wait, whoa. That's just flown under the radar. Why are we loaning him out for? Whatever, man. Whatever. Oh, no. He's in the sell list. I've read that wrong. Fuck's sakes. Wake up, Lewis. Wake up. You fucking idiot. Yeah, okay, cool. So, yeah, Maatsen's still the last one to be sold out of all of that list. I wouldn't stress. Gallagher is keen to stay and fight for his place, as he usually is. And, yeah, that's calm. All the players there are Cobham except for Ziyech. All of them are Cobham. So that's just a case of, let's see which ones we can make max profit for. I really wouldn't stress too much about Maatsen, though. I wouldn't stress too much about him. Hell, I'd say it's more Lewis Hall. No. Maybe. Lewis Hall more on the loan list. He'd be more on the loan list. I'm not too sure if we'd sell him yet. But everybody has a price. Feel bad for Connor? No. I mean, he played really well against Liverpool. Call it what it is. It was a good game from him. But in terms of surface area of performances, no. He's not been good for most of his Chelsea spell. Not been good for most. Oh, yeah, Carney is in Cobham. Fair enough. Hall is already on loan. I don't know if it's gone through yet. I know it's close, but I don't think it's officially confirmed yet. What else do we have? Lukaku. Juventus are ready to make one final move for Lukaku, but the chance of him returning to Serie A are now slim. Tottenham is a serious option for him. Brother's getting desperate. I swear, the way reports are going on, though, I feel like Lukaku's representatives have gone to Tottenham, and it's not the other way around. Because I don't get why Tottenham would be interested in him. I don't get why Tottenham would solve this issue for us. He doesn't even fit their style of play. So it don't make any sense. Juventus, though, I don't see that happening because I don't think our interest in Vlahovic is that serious. Ornstein, oh, fuck. Oh, wow, we got an Ornstein tweet. Okay, well, what are we saying? Well, I hope this is actually true. There isn't an Ornstein tweet. No, there's no Ornstein tweet. Okay, cool. There's no Ornstein tweet. We were tricked. We were duped. Yeah, no Ornstein tweet. Oh, no. There is one. On Olise. Fuck, there is the Olise bomber. Oh, shit. My bad. I had to refresh it. Right. Chelsea are believed to have activated a release clause in Olise's contract and expect to complete the signing in due course. If deal is finalised, it would guarantee Palace £35 million. 21-year-old recovering from injury from the Athletic after Fabrice Hawkins. Okay, so yeah, there is one. I refreshed it the first time and nothing came up. I had to refresh it twice. Oh, as Fabrizio dropped a tweet too. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's hope it is a here we go. Release clause was there for Olise despite the... Yeah, it's the same thing. Fucking mad. Well, now we know it is true. I hope we don't beat this for this Ornstein bomber. I want us to actually get this one through. 35 million for an English homegrown talent as well. Todd Boehly, man. He's done it again. Jared Bowen's a good player, Lee, but nah. He's not as versatile as Olise is. I would say he's not as creative either. I might be wrong. Bro, this is going to be insane, man. This is going to be fucking insane. Let's go. Our football club is back, people. Ruining football is back again on the menu. Max, you are correct. Would you start Madueke or Olise? We'll see who's better. This is good competition. Right now, I'd probably say Olise just because he's been in the league more and he's done really well with Palace, but it's still early days. And I'm not trying to write off Madueke that early. Really not. Let's just see who's better out of the two. We're playing EAFC career mode early. Won't lie, I might change my team up on career mode. Started with this team so I don't hate half the Chelsea squad like I do on FIFA 23. Exactly, Josh. Whoever earns it, let both of them play. Hell, Madueke should probably have a head start because Olise is going to be injured. So we'll figure it out. As long as Chelsea play well, I don't care. French but homegrown in England. Yeah, he came through Cobham, didn't he? 16 assists in the league last season. What? We're going to be cooking good food today, man. We're going to be cooking good food. How are Chelsea doing this? We need to be investigated. Did Chelsea even drop a bid? I swear down, most fan bases are so fucking jealous of us right now. We finished 12th and this is the response. This is the fucking response. Just deep that. Todd Boehly, Igbali, Joe Shields, Winstanley. Maybe not Winstanley as much, but you're still involved. Big up. You've done a great job. Oh, is it 11 assists? Cool. That's fine. I don't really know the stats with him too much either. But I know he's a good fucking player. There's another Fabrizio tweet. Yeah, there's another Fabrizio tweet. This one with a little bit more information. Almost a here we go. Chelsea have activated a 35 million release clause into Olise's contract, deal advancing to final stages. Clause has always been there despite denials, and all parties will be in touch to finalise the agreement. Olise already has said yes to Chelsea. Time to fix the details. Cool. That's brilliant. That is fucking brilliant, man. What a summer. What a fucking summer. Just a couple more news points before I send the link out. Liam Toomey of The Athletic on the Chelsea Fancast said, I know for a fact there are people inside watching Sterling very closely this season. Very closely. Which is fair. He was shocking last season and he's meant to be one of the veterans in his second season. He needs to perform at a very high level consistently. And if he doesn't, he's probably going to get sold. And probably deserved. Probably deserved. Did better on Sunday, to be fair. Like, I did look back at his performance. I think the more he focuses on interplay, the better he looks. The better he looks. Because the take-ons still stink. I'm sorry. The take-ons still aren't good. But when he's interplaying with the likes of Reece James on the right-hand side, there's some good food being cooked. There's some good food being cooked. Let's just keep improving, because I do still need to see a bit more. The end product does need to be a little bit better. It was still very frustrating yesterday, but at least he didn't look like a lazy piece of crap this season. So I guess there's been some improvement. But the patience is still not at the same level as it was last season. I need more. I need goals and assists. I need chances created. I need more consistent 90-minute performances. You are the veteran, my friend. You are the veteran. And first season tax is over. It's finished. Now I need results. So please, if you could. If you could. What else? The only thing that sucked about Sterling was his final pass. Yeah, that and just driving into people a lot. Driving into people a lot. Mad. Fucking mad. Big up Go AM, though. Big up Go AM. Always crazy, as always. Big up Anton saying, if you like, equals Chelsea. If you don't like, equals Scouse. I didn't see the super chat. Sorry for that. I'm going to leave that up there. What else did we have? Lavia. Haven't even spoken about fucking Lavia yet. Fabrizio reported at 11 p.m. yesterday that Chelsea are close to finding an agreement to sign Lavia. Only a matter of hours. Chelsea plan to announce him this week. Darko has also said 8-year deal is coming soon. Ten Hag made a late attempt last week to ask about conditions for a deal for United, which is very funny, Ten Hag, because 55 million is how much we're looking to pay for this guy. And, well, if only you didn't waste that 55 million. If only you didn't waste that money. But thank you for the purchase. Thank you for sorting out Lavia for us. Big up my guys at Manchester United. Spud me there. To all you guys watching. In fact, I have a second one. Big up, my guys. Love for the love and all of that. Big up. What else do you say? Liverpool failed to improve on previous personal terms offered despite walking away and coming back. You stingy bastards. They just got caught for having double the money they pretended to have. And now they still ain't up their personal terms to Lavia, even though they've wasted 2 months of his time. Chelsea maintained to Lavia camp from last week. It is not one or the other. We want them both. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. We used the amount money for Lavia. And hopefully today is the day that it gets sorted. And by the way, once this gets done, we would have spent more this summer than Poch got his entire time at Tottenham. That's an insane stat. Right now, we are 980k short of their total spend. Although, to be honest, with the Olise transfer, we've probably already beaten it. Liverpool got played, United got played, Arsenal got played. Everybody got played by Todd Boehly and Igbali. Big up. Big up. They tried to run this stupid yank gimmick on Todd Boehly and all the other guys. And now look. Big up to Mitchy Boy. Happy tax super chat. Love for the love. Love for the positive energy. Hope everything's going well for you. I saw your channel starting to boom as well. You had a stream a couple days ago that got 13k. Let's go, my guy. That's just the start. Bro. Keep shining. Keep growing, bro. Keep growing. Still a better net spend than Arsenal. Well, Arsenal are in the mud anyway because they got that Rubik's Cube Kai Havertz, so they got to sort out. Any other news? Yeah, bro, Mason Mount is fucking terrible, man. He's fucking terrible. He hasn't changed a beat. He hasn't changed at all from the guy I saw at Chelsea. That was the same Mason Mount disappear for 50 minutes, turn up every now and then to turn over possession and disappear, clap the fans at the start of every set piece before flopping the set piece, and then he got hooked. Fucking typical, man. Typical. Anything else? The Athletic reported Chelsea would like to add 2 more attackers, a new goalkeeper, and Lavia. So I'm going to guess Olise is one of them. Maybe another striker and the goalkeeper. Which, if we pick the right players, top 4 becomes a demand. Top 4 becomes a demand. I don't think Wahi is going to be the striker anymore, because I did see Felix report that Wahi interest has died down at this point. West Ham and Fulham are very interested in the player. Maybe he isn't going to end up at Chelsea after all, and that is what it is. Not too fast. Not too fast about that at all. At all. We'll see what striker they go for, because I do think we're still going to bring in another striker. Well, actually, I'm not too sure. There's differing reports. I just remembered Nizar said a few days ago that he doesn't think we're going to go for a striker. Now we're hearing from another report that we might. Who knows? Who knows? If Poch wants to back Brozier and Jackson for 4 months, fine. Not too fast. If he wants to go and get in another striker, fine. I'm not too fast. Not really got any feelings about that. Not really got any feelings about that at all. But it does seem like 3 more signings are going to be coming. Hell, maybe it would be Kudus at Olise. Maybe. That would be fucking mental. That would be insane. Insane. Big up to Sean Newlands. Again, it was great to see you on Sunday, my guy. If you ever want to hop on the streams, let me know. Big up, Lewis. I've wanted Olise for a while now. I'm buzzing with this. I also wanted Lavia or Caicedo, but we got both. Craziness. It's fucking insane. I have to yet again give a round of applause to these 2. Insane work rate this summer. Insane work rate. N'Golo Kante would be pleased. N'Golo Kante would be pleased. Big up Felix Takasi, saying only deep now we neutered Klopp. He admits he's a hypocrite about spending. Everyone now knows they have money. Now we have all their targets. Bro, we exposed their arse. Pause. But we exposed them. Oh, I don't believe in spending big money. Shut up, man. You're the same as all of us. The same as all of us. The only thing is that when you shoot at the Kings, you best not miss. And what did they do? They missed. You went for Caicedo too late. He had no interest in joining your dead football club. You violated Lavia in the process. Now you don't want to join your dead football club. You violated Southampton. Southampton, who are already pissed off with you anyway because of their history. Don't forget Dejan Lovren. Don't forget Adam Lallana. Don't forget Van Dijk. Don't forget fucking Mane. There's probably 1 or 2 I'm forgetting. Don't forget Nathaniel Klein. Who else? There's probably 1 or 2 left that you guys can remind me of in the comment section. You pissed everybody off. Now, your only hope is to just flunk 80 million on some dead 5th or 6th choice that you never really wanted and you're not even really that invested in anyway. Liverpool are fucked. Liverpool are fucked. Secret Scout tweet. Secret Scout tweet. What's he saying? Boom. As Chelsea unlock release clause in Olise's contract. Contracts and numbers have already been sounded out, but that's the same thing. It's the same thing. Nothing too deep. Nothing too deep. Ricky Lambert. He was like 35 or something. He was about 35. Lallana, that's another one. I think that might have been everybody. Yeah, they pissed everybody off. They pissed everybody off. By the way, 1.6k in here. Big up everybody and love for the love. Really appreciate it. 300 likes as well. You've done well. Let's get to 500. Let's get to 500. There's a Pies tweet. And apparently it is something different. There's a Pies tweet. Romeo Lavia is Joe Shields once again played an important role in the Olise deal. We're going to have to get a Joe Shields picture up. Big up to Quinn Star saying FFP coming for you next after City. You're right about Mason Mount. Utter crap. United should not have got him. Big up my guy Quinn. I'm sorry that you're going to have to deal with 5 years of Mason Mount, PR, and questions about his position. But in terms of FFP coming for us, for what? Because let us know. The only way we'd be fucked is if we don't make UCL in the next year or two. Other than that, we've played by the books. It's not our fault that there's loopholes everywhere. They're going to change the whole amortization thing with the Premier League next summer. But you know what that means? It means we have another summer to do this. Not another summer. We have another window to do this. We can do this in January. And that's another window, by the way, where all of you lot, you can't do it either. Because you're still in Europe. You're still in Europe. That's why we can amortize our contracts. And that's why you guys can only do it to 5 years. You guys can only do it to 5 years because you're in Europe and you have to follow UEFA's policy. We're not in Europe, my friend. We don't have to. We can follow the Premier League's one. And the Premier League's is a little bit outdated. There's a couple loopholes in it. That's why we're able to do it, my friend. That's why we can still run this crazy business in January. And all you lot still locked up in Europe, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's just a shame. But the real shame is on you guys because you didn't pick Chelsea. You picked Man United. Now you have to suffer. Now you have to suffer. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Big up, my guy. But for Manchester United spending 55 million on Mason Mount, you're going to have to get one. Yeah. Sorry, my friend. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for the donation, though. Really do appreciate that. Right. Link is going out. Link is going out to the panel. Just while I'm doing this, though, I do need to play some. I'll play the Caicedo track for you guys. I'll play the Caicedo track. Just let me find it. Bear with me. And this guy's name, Gabenga, I think. I'll probably pronounce it wrong. Here it is. Right. Now link's going out. You man wanted the Caicedo song. Although, no. I do need to change the background a little bit. Before I do that, is there any game footage? No game footage. All right, cool. Yeah. That's calm. Where we're going to run it. Link is going out. While I'm doing this, you guys can enjoy this tune.
Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's celebrate. Through delays and rumors, the truth of almost is Caicedo's love. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's jubilate. Through delays and rumors, we gave our for Caicedo's love. Liverpool was perfect to sway. But our boy Caicedo chose our way. He said that we will be blue with pride. The pride of Stamford Bridge he chose with heart. From Ecuador's fields he saw high. A midfield maestro reaching for his God. In Stamford Bridge you can find your place. Oh, domination in the air. From the list to 15 we have come true. Oh, Chelsea fans.
What are we saying, people? What are we saying, people? It's a tune still.
Oh, Chelsea fan.
I can tell you, Andrew dances like white male, like white, typical white man.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it.
Alex, he dances to the words, not the beat.
I am a phenomenal Jimmy. You'll get this, Alex. You'll get this. I'm a phenomenal chair dancer. You know what that is? In the chair, you could have to move your bottom half that much. The top half goes all out. As soon as you stand up, it's too much coordination, bro. It's too much.
Right.
It's too much to think about. It's like, where do I put this? Like, but phenomenal. Don't.
Now you look like you're shadow boxing.
Consistently dropping bangers, man.
Whoa, Chelsea fans.
Chelsea got to bring it back to the bridge for a game.
He just make good music.
Bro.
Yeah, he just make good music. That's what I've come to terms. He just know how to make good songs.
And he's just doing that casually, just for fun. Talented.
I think he's a doctor.
He's
the PhD. He means that he's a doctor. He has a doctorate. He's not a doctor.
Yeah, he's a teacher. He has a doctorate in something. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's not like a surgeon. No.
This transfer window really reminds me of the first one, the Roman, where we had a transfer nearly every day. It was like something was announced. I mean, I remember the day when we bought. We bought as bad as he was. When we bought Varane and
4 months. Yeah. That's real.
Yes, you have surgery. Yeah,
Wow.
Who have a surgery?
Kevin De Bruyne. Hamstring surgery.
De Bruyne.
It's a separate. He needed.
Wow.
How long is he out?
I tell you what. Hey, bro,
if I'm 2024, they want him to get surgery on it. It's a reoccurring issue. So
I think I know that guy from somewhere, but I don't know where I know him from.
Yeah, he's one of my mates from Chelsea. He's on fan cams at Chelsea Fan TV.
He's muted.
You're on mute, so there's a bit of background.
You look like he at work.
What did give away? Bobcat?
What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, now fuck all, just in the digger, just trying to hide away from the forward. You know how it is.
Oh shit!
I guess, bro.
Don't get fired over this.
Hey mate, I already lost 3 jobs to go watch Chelsea last year. Just go watch us get smashed every week.
Lewis knows.
That's a dedication, man. That's a dedication.
Look, I've even got blue in me fucking drink. Of course, I've got it in my veins, mate. Come on.
Right, so Olise, next up.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, this club went fucking top.
We don't.
By the way,
everyone's fuming. Go on, Alex.
I'm starting to recognize my club again.
I don't. That's the problem. I don't. Remember in the beginning of the summer? First of all, it wasn't as big as under Roman first year. I remember that. It wasn't as big.
It reminds me.
Yeah. But expectations were there. Expectation of that was there. Right. This summer, like from the fans, expectation complete revolt wasn't there. When there was reports that in the last January saying that Todd Boehly and the group gonna do complete overhaul of the team.
Yeah.
We took it like, oh, okay, so how many players we're gonna get? Like 3 top?
They overhauled it.
I was gonna say, Jimmy, this is the thing, and I'm not finished. Actually, go ahead. I'll finish your point then.
What I was trying to say is, like, first of all, remember it was the good days, like, oh, we must get rid of list, like the biggest priority is get rid of. And maybe if we can holler like maybe 3-4 players, that would be good. Then when we overhauled, we got spoiled, bro. Now we're just Russian mafia, man. We're just going.
Have any of you seen that bollocks apparently with Newcastle going in for the title?
Newcastle going for who?
Mate, I had one of my Newcastle pals message me earlier saying that apparently that Newcastle are going to come in for Lewis Hall, apparently.
I did see that. There was another report saying that we've re-signed him for 6 years and we don't want to put him up.
Yeah, he's not going to be for sale.
The first thing I said to him, mate, I was just like, you know what, you'll go for Lewis Hall and get Cucurella, you silly twat, so behave.
Wouldn't mind that.
This is how it usually goes. This is how it usually goes. You go for the Hall, you end up with Cucurella. Same thing with Mount. You're going for the what's his name, and you will end up with Mason Mount at Man United.
Yeah.
Caicedo's father is dead. His father can't be in the video unless they're gonna drag the dead body on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's massive. But going back to what you said, Jimmy, I'm gonna be real. I don't want to hear any Chelsea fan from any club, by the way, ever talk about how we can't do a rebuild in a window. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit. That's a bullshit.
Yeah, but
we did an entire midfield rebuild in one window. I'm talking an entire, not partial, an entire midfield rebuild in one window.
And we made every single other big club made absolute.
Enzo was not in this window.
Do you think it's?
Let's say the whole attack in 2 windows.
The thing is, I think last summer they went, man, we got rid of a lot of dead wood. The problem is they didn't show them stuff out the back yet. Do you know what I mean? With all that shit. That's what happened, right? And then they went, oh my god, let's not have this happen again. Let's get all this shit out right now and replace it. And do you know what? I asked for reaction last week. I got the reaction I wanted. This is more than what I thought. I was praying for like an Amrabat, like a Lavia, and then a Kudus thing. And I read something. We're still looking at Kudus, for Christ's sake. So it's like,
Jesus.
But Boehly has gone above and beyond. I see. Lou, did you see him? Lou, did you see him the other day?
I take my L on Todd Boehly, criticizing him.
Did you see Boehly the other day when he walked past us? Past Kona Car.
No, I left early by then.
Mate,
What would you say?
I was the first person to clock him. I ran straight on over and I went, you know what, mate? Fair play for this window. You're absolutely smashing it. Make sure you get Caicedo in and make sure you get Lavia. And he was like working on it.
So working on it. I saw the video. He's walking with his hand in his pocket, right?
When you asked him that.
That was on Caicedo. That's not on Lavia. That was the.
Caicedo deal was already done. They just didn't announce
That was Ekbali. That wasn't Todd Boehly.
Oh, he's talking about Boehly.
He's talking about
he's talking about Boehly.
I saw one with Ekbali.
Ekbali was on Caicedo. It was earlier. You just saw it later.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
But what's his name? Jester, you need to say something before because you gotta go to work.
No, you have at it. It's not after 10.
Okay. 2 hours, 3 hours behind me.
No, 1 hour.
1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. What I was gonna say, and I forgot. Like, what's his name? You can, like, when you said Scott, that you can do the overhaul of the team in one season, it's impossible. The reason why we've done it is because of the loopholes that Todd Boehly found. If those loopholes weren't there, you wouldn't have done it. You see what I'm saying, Scott?
Yeah, but they are there, and they've been there for ages.
Well, yeah, technically, yeah.
And like even with the loopholes that they're getting rid of, even when they're putting it down to 5 years, right, for the contract thing, you can still do most of a rebuild in a season. Like I don't want to hear teams and clubs like if your team, and this is the thing as well, no one can say as well that Todd Boehly doesn't care. You can also there's mad background noise. I don't know where it's come from.
Matt, you just got a bit of background noise. Unmute if you want to say anything. And
yeah, you like no one can say when it comes to
Rams.
You can
make doing, Rams?
in terms of like in terms of he was naive, for example.
Noise
right?
when your mic's on. So when you want to talk, just unmute and it's all good.
Like he's been naive in some areas, but when it comes to how he cares, like he's not the Glazers, he's not FSG, he's not comparable because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. He cares about the club. He's shown that. You don't put this energy into finding every loophole under the sun, into putting this much money into a club, into trying to rebuild and fix so many problems that you caused, like in the space of a season. You don't do that if you don't care.
Yeah.
Say what you want about him.
By the way, did you heard about Ekbali? Did you heard about Ekbali?
No, what happened?
No.
Ekbali is the one that actually took it personal when the rumors were saying that the guy from the Red Sox coming in like Liverpool.
What, Henry?
He was the one that actually ended up coming with the foot in the door. Somebody said it, posted saying that it was Ekbali the one that actually made it happen over the line. He said he hadn't taken no for an answer. That's what people on
Michael Jordan.
Sam Dean, that's it. Into London to get involved in the deal.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Justice?
Well,
That's
to all this point. I've been actually doing a spreadsheet of what each player cost us. I'm still trying to get some numbers I don't have. But right now, it looks like Enzo cost us the most money every year, and it's just under 30 million a year. That's with the amortized contract and his salary. So it's only 30 million on our books every year for the next 8 years. Now, that doesn't mean we're taking 8 years to pay off what we owe, but you can amortize whatever you've paid over the course of that contract, the first contract, not a renewal. So it looks like Enzo would be our highest at 30. And like I said, Rice cost Arsenal more. Kai Havertz cost Arsenal just about the same amount. So on their FFP books, what FFP looks at. So we are just doing an amazing job. You have to tip your caps to the owners. They take a lot of heat because of their passports and the flag that they live under. You can say what you will, but it is part of it. They're American, and so they always going to get they won't get the benefit of the doubt when they do something wrong because they're Americans. What the hell do they know about football? And they've just done an amazing job, and everybody who is complaining and bitching and saying they're Americans, they don't know what the hell they need to get out of my club. I need your apologies to be as loud as your protest because we ain't never seen no shit like this. Maybe we did in the beginning of Rome when Roman came in, but since then, you ain't seen nothing like this before.
I don't think the football scene something like that.
Nope,
not
even Alex, not even City, right? And what you want about City? The way that their owners work and the way that they run is top tier. And in terms of loopholes, unmatched. They weren't doing this shit.
I'm gonna be
accusations against them. They've been doing it wrong, G. They've only been getting the recruiting right.
And they got caught, so he ain't doing too well.
Anyway, what I was gonna say, I'm gonna do my apology just like what's his name? Reporters do when they messed up, and I'm gonna be as political as correct. At the moment of my losing my shit with the ownership, based on the information I had, I used that information to the knowledge that I have and I was given.
That's how they do it in America.
I report based on what information I get.
Pass the blame down. Yeah,
pass the blame. Hear me. That's number one. Number two, they the ones that acknowledge that they did a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
They did. So just as much as they admitted that they made a mistake, but they fixed it. But you cannot blame that at the moment that they did a mistake, fans were not happy. And the biggest sample, yeah. But how you say it? But like a flag and stuff. I see your point, but the reason for that is based on sample they have of the ownership in the Premier League. Sample of American owners in the Premier League is not good. You see what I'm saying? So fans are basing on that. They don't know how good they are, for example, in other sports. Like they don't know how Todd Boehly did the Dodgers' amazing job. You see what I'm saying? Do you think Chelsea fans should, Cowboys fans should be happy with what's his name? Jim, the owner of a Cowboys.
Jerry Jones.
You see what I'm saying? Based on that information at that specific time, I play the fifth, man. I go based on my information. I don't apologize for word for shit. But big job, good job for them.
Hold on. Where's my Colwill apology? He didn't play exceptionally well on the first competitive match out. He got schooled. He was holding something.
I'll take that L for 20 minutes. For the
first 30 minutes, he didn't look like he should have been out on the pitch. So I ain't apologizing for shit.
I mean,
he gave up 2 goals directly from his side. Well, I know one of them didn't count, but he got schooled. So I don't want to hear about it. Benoit
how many
Badiashile
British?
is a better defender.
Hold on a second, Chelsea Balabo. Chelsea Balabo. How many British owners have done a good job? You watching the Premier League? Are you? Guess where the Premier League play at?
Just one.
Huh?
Only one did, and that was Blackburn Rovers one. But that was
No. Throughout the history of the of English Premier League,
just one.
they're always from the beginning of the year, from whatever the English Cup was.
So fast, didn't they?
Big up Roms. Also,
Yeah.
hold that Roms.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and they
check your Twitter inbox.
Who stopped Salah 1-on-1 in the league? I believe Badia Shield the last time we played him. I'm sorry, but you ain't gonna tell me that it's not like he made any amazing passes.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. He did an amazing pass first time on his weak foot to Jackson. Like we're not doing this. We're not doing this fucking agenda bullshit like today.
There ain't no agenda. People ain't got an agenda that says he's so fucking good. He didn't look nothing special to me. He didn't look nothing special to me. Badia Shield is a better defender than he is right now.
Give big up
the story.
Absolute shame. Absolute shame.
You know what? I think all the defenders are just as good as each other, really. Like you could give all of them.
No, we really about to sit here and argue over fucking Colwill. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's my point, Jimmy. That's why I'm not doing this. All the fucking nonsense we're doing today. We could talk about Olise. We could talk about how great our midfield is. We're going to focus on Colwill's passing.
Let's just.
To be fair to Jester, it wasn't him that brought up. It was people in the chat that brought up. So,
but him getting beat by Mo Salah is not a big deal. Mo Salah's fucking great. Colwill is 19, 20 years old. He's gonna get beat.
Fuck Salah, bro.
Let's not do this. First
game,
fine.
Yeah, it's been a while. Do you think Levi Colwill is being entitled? Let's reload it.
Send the 20 quid to get Lewis off his own channel, please. Just do it right now. Send 20 quid to get Lewis off his own channel.
Perfectly, I like.
To send 440 quid. I
think he's entitled because he believes in himself. If you don't believe in yourself, you now let him play. He wants to play because he feels like he's going to do the best out of everyone else. So I think that's a good thing.
That man do his numbers like damn. One game.
2 months ago, we were just trying to reload that for Bants.
But no. You ain't coming at me, but you ain't coming at me asking for an apology for what?
But
it was the other center back who scored, not him.
I understand that it has been one game, but I do think
you should just ignore that.
Right.
We all saw what Colwill played like. His game was good. He started off rough, but at the end he played decent.
That's it. Both of you got better. But it's also too early to be screaming for apologies.
I am so happy that we signed Caicedo right now after I found out that De Bruyne is out.
This is well rounded. Has anyone heard anything more about that Lukaku to Tottenham move?
Nope.
I think Lukaku has been pushing with Tottenham's representatives, but they're not interested. I think he's just getting desperate.
And here comes the end guy, and he's going
end guy every day, all day. Give it up
he's
for the
going
end
after
guy.
Jester.
No, but Jester, you could just say, I don't need an apology. I don't need to give you an apology, but yeah, Colwill was decent. Give the credit where it's due.
I didn't say I said he got smoked the first 20 minutes of the game, and that's your
defense.
Everyone was looking bad the first 20 minutes of the game.
Okay. Why does that?
The first game is jitters, bro.
Okay, but
they shook it off and then they
don't ask
better.
for an apology then. Don't ask for an apology then.
Okay, then just say that. You can say that.
Excuses. Don't ask for the fucking apology.
Bro,
Justin,
game
you can
one,
say that.
relax.
You can say I don't need to give you an apology, but give credit where it's due. The guy was really good all game, except for the first 20 minutes.
I actually said he played well after that, but don't ask for something you ain't getting.
Moyo came here with a bounty.
You can shit in one hand and ask in the other, see which one fills up first.
Told
came in here with a bounty.
Jester, the minute I saw the comment in the chat.
Oh yeah, you know I was here.
Over here.
It was well worth it. I'll come for you, R-word, later. I know you're getting jealous because I'm not coming for you anymore.
Yeah, you go learn how to drive and talk, man, first before you talk to me.
No driving today, buddy. No driving.
I know.
I've already done my.
They should take the bicycle license away from you, man. Or a moped.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
KDB's out for a while too.
Yeah.
Man City's gonna have problems with KDB because if when he came out of that team, they didn't look the same.
It looks like
you do this every year. Who want to bet? I'm putting the bet up.
I was going to say, Jimmy, after last season, after
he gets hurt every year.
I was going to say, like, obviously for me, the biggest loss they had was Gundogan, and even after losing him, they still looked fine.
So KDB gets hurt every season.
He got like KDB came out and Gundogan balled out.
Man
I'm not
City's
ruling
just as good
anything out
with KDB not in the team. Okay.
No one
said that.
Again, we're making up things. We're just imagining things are being said. No one said they're as good. We're just not writing them off. That's literally what it is.
I didn't say it. I said they're gonna have. They are not going to be as good as they are.
To win the league.
As good by what? They won the league by what? 10 points? What they gonna win?
No, I don't think they can win the league this year.
What?
See, nobody cares.
Who winning it?
I heard that, Alex. You thought you were going to get
Arsenal? Who's gonna win it?
No, not Arsenal. They ain't making top 4.
Yeah, he doesn't rate Arsenal, Jimmy. That's what I'm saying. So
who's winning then? Newcastle?
Bro, Jester's wild. Jester's
Who's
wild.
winning the league, Jester?
Jester's going crazy. Are y'all hearing this? Man City's not winning the league.
What you holding up right now? What you holding up right now?
Robert
What you
Jones.
holding up right now?
Oh, you think we get
I'm with you there. I'm with you.
Look,
Okay,
I get hold on a second. Let me just say one thing. Look, if you did you just met Jester? He's been coming over here all the time for years now. When it's the regular week work day, he comes here, stirs shit up, and then says, "I gotta go to work." And we over here argue with ourselves, and he's at work typing, look at those idiots.
It's the Jester.
I actually say that too. I actually say it. Yeah. I'm like, look at those idiots going off. I got through the day, motherfuckers.
We are idiots.
He stirs up and leaves for us to unfollow the old shit that he's doing up. And then at the end of the stream, we are married with each other, and Jester's not even there anymore.
Jester's literally kicks a hornet's nest into a pack of dogs and leaves.
Yeah, but normally it has an ounce of sense in it. This is kind of senseless.
Yeah, he's talking about.
No, normally
Chelsea don't have a chance to win the Premier League. Is what you're saying this year?
No, you saying Arsenal are making top 4 is very, very, very crazy. Very, very crazy.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Technically, I'm with Jester on that. Like I said before, what its most consistent number 2 teams was in the Premier League? Like, was number 2 consistent? Was number 3 consistent in the past 10 years?
It never is.
There's only one consistency.
One. And that's Man City. What? 3
For the past 5 years, 2, 3, 4 are all the same. They are different. By every season, they are different.
2 years in a row, we almost bottled it. When Leicester bottled it one year, Arsenal bottled it the other year. So it changes.
Remember Tottenham?
It's rare that you see a second place team that's actually consistent.
I think Arsenal's gotten worse this year.
I'd argue 1 or 2 of the Liverpool
I'd say
sides
United.
in like the 18, 19
I'd even argue
season.
United.
I think United
United's
is
gotten
horrible
worse.
based on one game.
Liverpool's gotten worse.
Exactly.
But it's not even just based on the one game with United. You can clearly see United was going to be not as good because
they're not ready.
Even the last season, at the end of the last season, Arsenal was the one that dropped in performance, and United, Liverpool picked it up. Liverpool can have a problem this season based on squad if Doug doesn't.
Squad, yeah. And midfield.
But the rest of them, it's not about the squad. It's about the freaking how they perform. Because the lab, based of the end of the last season, Arsenal was the one that had troubles, and United. They've
those two. Now, they've all upgraded now. They've got more players, more like. I mean, so technically they should be better, but you never know. They could be. They could completely drop, but
look,
I think they'll finish top 5 at least.
Look, the biggest problem with I understand people think that. But sometimes, and most of the managers do not like to have a big squads. They don't. Even with Pep Guardiola, as good as he has substitution, the starting 11 regularly don't change. He might will adjust with 1 or 2 players, but not the big drop. You see what I'm saying? He does not make the big squad. He makes same changes all the time. but the squad remains the same. The playing are consistency small. So the teams that wins the league usually don't have overflowing. What's the name?
Right. Right. No, I hear what you're saying. I agree with you guys that
Danish Maldini, Arsenal is better than Chelsea
right now.
You want to go put squad by squad, go player by player?
Here we go. He's stirring. He's stirring.
There is no way.
That's the problem with this argument. The game does not play it on paper.
Yep.
Because for me, I always will rate squad manager over the squad, complete squad. The manager, the guy that puts them together.
Yep.
Look, I can tell you that sometimes my pick 11 for Arsenal will better do that Arteta pick 11. You know why? Because Kai Havertz ain't starting. I will always start Trossard. But Arteta will not do that.
He will not
Whose
start
fault
Trossard.
is it? So whose fault is it? Is it Arteta's fault? You see what I'm saying? That he has a better 11. But he constantly gonna pick Kai Havertz, because he has to lay on that bed, not the team. Trossard is not what's his name, Giroud, the best substitution. He's actually a good player from the beginning of the game. I don't get it. He's the best center forward for them right now with injured Jesus. Not what's his name? Not that fraud German.
Yo, what
Big up, Balbo.
thoughts on Caicedo having number 25? That's a virgin conversation, bruv. Everybody on this panel gets pussy.
So here's a
Virgin conversation. Nobody cares.
Yeah. So here's the thing with this, right? This number was never retired. Okay, we don't retire numbers in football. Okay, or very rarely we do.
Every one of our legends' numbers have been worn.
It's been 20 years.
Guys, I'm afraid to say we have a kick out. Just because my brother, it's been real. It's been great conversating as always.
He's probably leaving for work in like 10 minutes. Exactly.
Yeah,
not 10 minutes.
Way to make money for Lewis. Hey, my guy T, I know you got really small balls. That's why you got to do this. But I mean, you can become a woman nowadays. You might want to try that.
Damn. You said save that money for sex shit.
We do make vaginas out of two balls. We do make vaginas out of two balls.
All right, cool. Matt.
Right. T, he may have won that battle, but you can win the war tomorrow. You just got to drop another one.
Well.
Never mind, you lost the war.
If you're watching,
if you're watching, Jester, you can come back and still piss off the T again.
Like shit.
I'm telling you,
the T's going. Yes, no one's going to bring jesters back up. They don't really like jesters. But this chat is arseholes, which I like. You know what I mean? So they will bring it back to mess with people's heads. You don't
Olise picked Chelsea over Man City. What the fuck are they telling these kids?
They talking nice.
I do have a theory about that.
Does anyone here really see Man City in 15 years' time still being the same as they are now?
Yeah.
15 years.
I will actually
5 years.
15 years is too far.
Once Pep goes, they'll be back to reality.
But they have a model. They have a model. So I'm not worried about them.
Look,
they do.
Hey,
Alex, that's what it's about these days. You have to have the right model.
Whatever.
The issue is they're very rich.
Yeah, whatever.
They're very rich.
They have a model.
I remember you and Scott used to tell us how good model was at Liverpool.
As like
I never said nothing about Liverpool.
All Arsenal fans as a kid getting conned in the early 2000s into supporting them. So the kids nowadays are going to get conned into supporting City, and then in 15 years' time, it's going to be like, oh, well, that was fucking shit.
That's the thing. I think City's run better. City's straight up, like they might not be as good as they were under Guardiola, but as a team, as a whole club, I doubt they'd have to make a lot of bad decisions to crash from where they are.
No, it's not even that, bro. Listen, with the model they have, right? You got to remember, Pep is not picking the talent. They have a streamline of talent that Pep gets to pick out of. If you understand what I'm saying. Like he's picking the ones he want. Another great coach could pick out of that same talent and pick the ones he want and still have a winning team. You understand what I'm saying? They're not like when Pep go, they're not gonna go get Potter, bro. That's gonna be a prime fucking guy.
No, they'll get the real GOAT, Joe.
Yeah, they're gonna get another top coach. So would it take the next coach maybe a little while for the turnover? Yeah, of course. But great coaches eventually make it happen. So the model
when
they
have all the resources.
But
in the
do you
world,
see
they'll
how
make it
much
happen.
coach is in? You see how much signing of the coach is more important to the model than anything else.
Yeah, the next coach you bring in, you want him to be a Pep style. You don't want a coach to come in with a whole different philosophy.
But that's the whole freaking thing. There's nobody on this earth has a Pep style.
Nah, man.
It won't be exactly the same.
No, you can't say that.
Pep
There's people that have variations of his style.
Yeah, Pep adjusts, and I saw him adjusting within time in England. He adjusted multiple times. But that's one thing. My biggest, what I was actually gonna say before this guy said, anybody see Man City? Here's my whole situation. The big clubs, they do have a problem eventually, like Liverpool. They died out. They died out because it's not like it's never happened. It happened before. There's the big teams not relevant within. The reason why Chelsea is popular more with the kids, because for the past 15, 20 years, who are watching the game, by the way, youngsters, they the one grow up on watching Chelsea, City, the most popular team. So when they grow up, they want to go to play for those kind of teams. But funny part is, I think Manchester United, if they will not fix up or not gonna go, there's not City can outpress them out of their own city. That happened before.
I don't know, like, mate. I've been to their stadium, mate. Honestly, I've seen more celebrations for a lock-in at a pub than I have where they're celebrating their games.
But that doesn't say that's how gonna be a future.
And which and the next thing that people are leaving out is football is more global now. So like people like, oh look, they can't pack their stadium. Don't matter, because in a few years the amount of fans they have wouldn't be able to fit in a fucking stadium anyway, because they're winning.
A lot of
kids now.
A lot of Americans are like, I'm a City fan.
They're like winners, bro. Like nobody's gonna be like, oh well, what's the name? The Bubsy Babies or whatever that shit. I don't know about that shit. Like nobody don't care about that shit. That shit too old, bro. That shit is too old. I think people. The problem with English fans. The stadium, like the match going fans, they never get attached from that. They're always attached to it. Where the rest of the football world is moving more and more away from that. It's more of what have you done for me lately? Nobody don't care about what the fuck. Like nobody don't care about the 30s, 40s. It's gonna reach to a point where people not even gonna give a fuck what happened in the 90s.
Jimmy, I've noticed English people are so averse to change. They don't know how to. They don't know how to evolve and like change your perspective. It's the same. I don't see it from them. It's the same way with the monarchy.
The way you
always
know.
But it could
for
be.
Me, it's
Jimmy. Oh my God.
That's the monarchy is over 1,000 years old. Come on.
There's a difference.
That's human nature. It's not just English. It's human nature. No one really likes.
Yeah. By the way, I live in a big college, town with the big college team, and I tell you what, people that move away, they buy the properties around it just to come to the game days, and those are only 10 games a season. So don't tell me that the people that not involved with the ground don't have they don't involve. More stick to the bicycles, man.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like Louis will tell you, Lou, is it a lot better going to a nice small ground like Bournemouth or a big ground like Man City?
I won't lie, I hate the small grounds. They're nightmares to get tickets for, innit? They're always a nightmare.
Okay, well, what about
exactly the traditions are? There's that traditions.
I like the smallness, the proper crowd.
I think they get too stuck in it.
Maybe it's just like maybe you see it a different way to me, but like when it's a bigger away ground, you got bigger noise, in it.
Look, there's a tradition. Every club, every team. I do understand that location of the stadium. It's benefits my like serious benefits. Why do you think what's his name? Madrid is such a big team? Because the city. Madrid was always a big city.
It's run by the government. That's why.
Well, I'm talking about what about Milan? What about Milan? It's like a Milan. Like it's the big cities always the bigger clubs because of the big cities. The life there, the life. When people come out of trenches, they don't want to go back into the trenches.
Exactly. Why would you want to? Why would you go to
AC Milan? What happened to Rupert? Did Rupert score a hat trick or something? Did I hear?
No, Loftus-Cheek got a hat trick behind closed door friendly. That's what it was. Like that.
But you have to learn to capitalize on that big city. You have to be able to capitalize on what you have.
You don't go. Problem with Liverpool. If you go
I don't know.
You have to hand stitch your credit card to your palms before you enter it. You know what I mean?
I don't know how you. Sorry, Andrew. Moya, I don't know how long you like if you were born with something that you like. For example, we had a local football team even where I grew up. And that local team had the traditions, like the people are going and do stuff on the weekend as a tradition, like you going with your family, for example, for Sunday brunch. I don't know where in Chicago. I don't know what do you do? Like there's a tradition. You know what I'm saying? The people have done that same thing. It's like Christmas for people in the United States. That's the daily life of some majority of the fans with involving in each club. They do stuff. They base their schedule around it. You can't like. It's like I understand that you're saying that there's like a big world fan base, but you cannot watch. It's like watching the game during the COVID on TV. Did you like it, Moya? Did you like to watch game?
No. I'm not knocking the importance of fans in the stadium. I'm not at all. I'm just saying. I think. Fans get too kind of stuck into this tradition, and they don't look at the bigger picture. Oh, we're basing how big of a club or how big of a club can get because of how many fans they get in the stadium, where the club is growing their global brand. What?
Football's in the English culture, and it has been since it came out.
And that needs to be preserved, but you can't. There are other areas that you can evolve it, and you can't lock those things down because you need to be tunnel vision on this can't change. This is how English football has always been. No, it has to.
But that's.
Do you mean like tea, for example? Has tea been updated in the last? No, it hasn't. It's still the same. Sugar, tea, milk, exactly the same now. Do you know what I mean? Something's meant to change.
Exactly. You don't have. You see the problem.
The core, right? Is what you mean?
No. That's my problem with what you said. That's like English fans don't get involved. Why do they have to evolve? You just be you, and then should be them. You don't have to mold. You see what I'm saying? Just be it. Be it. Like nobody asking you to change. Just be what you are. Like you like the way you are. I like the way I am. Why is the people? This is the problem with the nowadays. Why is everybody has to force somebody to change?
I'm not talking about like they have to change, but I think to understand the bigger picture.
You use the word evolved.
Well, yeah, because the football around you is evolving. It's a bigger, not bigger, but like there's meaning to a club also having a huge global brand and not focusing on how many fans do we have in the stadium. Keep going to the stadiums. That's important too. But why are we basing the size of a club based on how many fans they get in the stadium? It's much more than that now.
That's not even what we talked about. I don't even know what you're talking about.
But that's when I kind of interjected. That's what I was pinpointing. I guess I shouldn't generalize English people like that, but I see it a lot in the English game.
You shouldn't.
They're so averse when I am so racist. I guess I'm the new word on the panel. So
listen.
Move aside, Alex.
This idea that English football don't have to change, that's some sticking your nose up at the world type shit. If that's the case, let it be all English.
Yeah, what's next?
English football is great because of what it integrated. Everything. The best players in England are not even English. The best coaches in England are not even English. Let me tap you in on this one. The best owners in England are not even English. So, like Alex said, you keep those traditions to the club. That's what the club is. That don't have to change. The British people don't have to change to adjust for us. The local fans don't have to change, but the club has to adjust for its global fan base. It can't just cater to the fans who's coming to the stadium, because the fans that's coming to the stadium can't pay for the grass to get cut, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You make your money off of TV. That's why the Premier League makes so much money. It don't make so much money because we have the greatest fans in the world. No, the greatest fans in the world are outside of the country.
I disagree with that. We had rich investors trying to buy us out in the 80s and 90s, and we said, no, we made the trust fund, didn't we? That's all our money.
I cannot hear you, man.
Matt, do you want to come out and back in? Your mic's moving.
Yeah, mic's.
Yeah, let his thing reset. Yeah.
Yeah, the fans are the ones that usually keep the tradition.
The match going fans should never change. Well, I'm not gonna say they should never change, because that racist shit and the homophobic shit. Come on, you gotta change that. You can't have motherfuckers at games.
I just think the local fans that goes to the game, they don't have to change. They have to keep the traditions, because traditions were there for everybody, even for international fan base to know, to get involved in it. Even international fans have to, for example, like the songs, like Chelsea songs.
I think
international
those
fans singing it, but it was the roots, the one that made it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
the core should stay the same.
They stay the same, exactly.
Yeah. I think the people, the match going fans shouldn't do and don't have. It's not their job to worry about the global fans. It's not their job.
Exactly.
That's what makes it unique. I just think there needs to be an understanding.
They just don't need to be evolved.
I mean, you can latch on to the word evolve and keep mentioning it for the next
You're the one that's
because I know you're gonna do it anytime I come.
What's wrong with the word evolve? Everybody has to evolve.
Not Moyo. Moyo just needs to shut up.
No, I was more. My angle was just there needs to be an understanding or appreciation of the growth of the league, and just understand that it doesn't. Your club is doing so much more than, or what is right in front of you. The club is growing globally, and they need to understand the significance behind that growth. Not, oh, look how many fans you have in your stadium. It's much more than that. That was my point.
Yeah, but
don't have that tunnel vision. What is it?
Oh, yeah, you still have to. We literally have to do a lot more stuff because we don't have a bigger stadium and match-going fans.
You can't have it both. The match-going fans
have it both, exactly.
Yeah, you can't have it both. You can't have it both. You can't say cater to us more. Oh, but you can't sell the ground. You can't move it. Like, where the fuck we gonna make money? How we gonna make bread? How we gonna make bread?
Because even TV money still based on the stadium money.
Listen, if that's how the fans feel, then they can have that 2 seasons ago Burnley lineup, that Brexit football with all that white bread on the field, because that's what's going to be on the field, a bunch of white bread with mayonnaise on it. You can have a white bread mayonnaise sandwich, take all that chocolate out, all that mocha, all them Serbs, take all the all that, take out all the managers from,
and give it to Kai.
Come on, what are we talking about? It's a melting pot. Football ain't the same, man. It's a melting pot. I don't want match going fans to change. As far as that bigotry shit, yeah, I'm not with that. Like all that cussing out people because of their race and because of their sexual preference, that's whack. I'm not with all that. But all the rest of this shit, keep it going. I'm with that. Yeah, we gotta have those chocolate midfielders, man. Like, you need that mix. You need that
Make Chelsea black again.
You can't want it one way.
I said it. Make Chelsea black again. I said it. 12 settings, please. I need that.
Yeah, like football is football.
I think we're losing the chat completely. Like, chat has no clue what we're talking about.
I'm not worried about them people. Some of them are the slowest. Football. The point is, football is evolved. The reason why the Prem became the greatest league when the best players decided to come here. It didn't become the best league because the teams just got better. They got better when they started getting the best players, man.
Well,
and that's what it's about.
Premier League became most watched, not because the best player came out, because it was the best entertaining games. There was a lot closer matches.
No. I'm talking about now. The best talent is in the Prem.
Yeah.
The best talent. All the talent come to the Prem. Like, you look at it. The best talent in the Prem.
Let me ask everyone in the chat, who would you prefer, this transfer window or one where we hardly buy anyone and bring about 7 people up from Cobham? Would you prefer that? Would you want us to go with Andre Santos for an entire year in a season and not bring Caicedo? Yeah. Who's left?
I like that English atmosphere. I like that shit.
You want us to rely on Harvey Vale?
I'm watching those fan cams at the end because I feel like it brings me closer to that atmosphere and what they feeling. You know what I mean? I will never want that shit to change. Like, I love that shit. Like, sometimes they doing interviews and a rival fan walk by like, fuck Chelsea. Like, I love that shit. I like that shit, man.
Fuck you, Tayo.
I'm just going to go through
Jimmy,
a few of these.
hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
You finish your point. Go for it.
Put the Tayo's comment on.
Tayo's comment.
For some reason, Tayo and Moyo sounds the same, so I'll answer both. For me personally, Tayo, fuck you. Jimmy, you have something to say to Tayo?
No, that ditto. I was gonna say ditto. What he said. I'm sorry. What he said. No, what he said. No.
Let's go through these super chats. Good. Big up Hyper Sundu saying Todd put the squad in an SBC. Basically, it's fucking insane. Big up Rigo Park saying best summer in Chelsea history. Also, someone explain why the Premier League have 5 UCL slots. Big up Liverpool, you're walking alone. Keep crying, no pull. I think it's 5 UCL spots based on our coefficients over the last.
It's also years. The competition's getting bigger as well.
There's more teams,
more games in, so that's that's why.
Jester said the same thing when we signed Lukaku,
and we'll be in Club World Cup next year.
And the Club World Cup's getting bigger as well from this year. It's like 30.
So
can you imagine if Arsenal somehow gets there and we beat them there?
Yeah, we're gonna automatically need a little bit more of a squad next year because we're gonna be in Club World Cup and the 3 domestics. So the squad gotta have a little. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we'll probably be working more on depth for next season's window. Big up Daniel saying Chelsea have more pull than Man City and Liverpool. Wow. Yeah, imagine. Can't wait to see Caicedo, Enzo, and Lavia against West Ham. If we can get all 3 of them in their match up, that will be insane.
I don't think Lavia is gonna play anyway. Enzo probably in Caicedo, but Lavia no.
I'm not too sure if he's played for Southampton in pre-season or not.
Both haven't had a lot of pre-season, Lavia and Caicedo. Yeah. They haven't had a lot, so they might see him play a bit each.
Shinix 74 Remus. Based on your name, no. Don't take it personally.
But you here looking at me, and I ain't looking at your punk ass.
Fucking mad. Big up CNAC saying local and global fans are important. Seeing atmosphere at Stamford Bridge with Lampard and Drogba was what drew me to the club in the first place. Atmosphere matters. Yeah, it's both. It's always both.
Hell yeah.
Neither one's bigger than the other. And like I've always hated when match going fans look down on fucking worldwide fans and vice versa as well. Everyone does struggles, be it waking up at 4 a.m. to go to an away game or waking up at 4 a.m. to put a stream on. It's still
you know why? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know why no Chelsea match going fan could make me feel any type of way? Bro,
it don't matter.
No, because what y'all spend for yearly tickets, I smoked that in a week. Like y'all didn't even pay me fucking money for the
watch
game.
it. How about you come check out me and Lewis and we'll put you to the test, son.
Bro, listen, I smoked that shit in a week. Y'all pay like a $2,000.
That would be like a Rock v. John Cena.
$1,800 for season tickets. I'm like, what? Do y'all know how much an NFL season ticket is? Just for the right to buy a season ticket, you got to pay like $15,000. That's for the seat license.
The right to buy the what?
New York Giants, MetLife Stadium. You had to have your seat passed down from you like fucking blood. And you had to pay like another $20,000 just to hold on to it. And on top of that, your tickets. Yo, do y'all know how much it costs?
Wait. So $20,000 for the ticket, and then you're buying the tickets off.
I'm gonna send you that's only in Green Bay. Lewis, in Green Bay. In Green Bay, you have to be family. Literally, their seats passed down through their family.
Yo, my brother goes to my brother lives in New Jersey, and he goes to every Chicago Bears game. He flies across the country. Y'all can't talk to me about fandom. Y'all walk down the street to the game. My brother gets on a plane and flies 6 hours to go watch his team. Trust me.
Y'all know how y'all have monarchies and shit and like lords and shit. In Green Bay, that's what they need for fans.
Alex, tell them how much a beer costs in the American
Why
States.
do I need to tell them how much a beer? I'll tell you how much a water bottle is. $8.
A water's like $11.
You got to drink.
What were you gonna say?
Question, Lewis. How much was your season ticket at Chelsea?
$750.
$750. Hang on. For a season ticket, would you like to know what the Philadelphia Union are charging fans for their game to go and watch Messi play against Inter Miami?
Tell them.
$556 for a single ticket.
One game.
$556.
One game.
What, not hospitality or nothing. It's not.
No. For a game to go and watch Messi.
Yeah, you gotta pay for parking.
My ticket to Chelsea Barcelona was 60 quid.
What?
When Messi was there.
It's a chance to see Messi, guys.
Oh
It was 60 quid.
No, Lewis. You know how football's for the fighting class, for the lower class, right? Now sports are for the rich over here, man. Sports are for the rich.
Yeah, Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sports are for the filthy rich, for the 1%.
Don't ask about New York Knicks.
You got DJ Khaled dapping up Messi after the game and shit, and you wondering why we can't see it. You got Kim Kardashian twerking on Messi after the game.
Is that true?
Yes, $1,000 to see Messi in Texas. That's right. You better believe it.
In New York, the tickets are going around $450, $500.
It's not a joke. $20 for a beer at MSG.
What?
It's not a joke.
700 quid.
Yo,
good,
me and my son. I told y'all how much I spent for me and my son.
All the US fans who paid for any preseason games last season, I'm sorry, man.
Yo,
I
didn't go.
The amount they spent for what they got.
I didn't go, and they were in Charlotte.
Yo,
y'all know you might as well just go to Europe.
Steve
genuinely might as well just go to Europe. You might as well just go to Europe. Like, it's pointless going to a preseason game here. You might as well go to Europe. Like, add an additional 500 and go to Europe.
What's mad about this for me is, like, look what Josh said he just spent. I could spend that to go on holiday in Mexico, bruv.
Yeah.
And I know what I'd rather do.
Bruh.
And watch the game on your fucking phone.
Exactly, yeah. I'll just watch the game on my phone in the hotel, bro. And then after I'm done, I'm going to go and just chill in Mexico, bro, rather than being at home.
Yeah. It's different. Trust me. That's why when I be like,
Lewis, hold on a second. Lewis, remember when I told you yesterday on the stream, the best decision, Roman Abramovich, is to steer the fan base towards US customers, not the Asia. Remember it? That's the best thing that Chelsea, Roman did from the beginning of the Chelsea. The first preseason, we went straight to America.
Man said,
I
bro,
didn't
wait
even-
till the
I
World
didn't
Cup
even think
tickets
about
go on
this.
sale. I'm saving
I
up
know.
Oh,
Yo,
You gotta step
Yeah.
up right now.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
You better start putting something aside now
Right
for the World
now.
Cup.
You know,
tickets,
me
bro.
and Flawless were casually talking about, oh, we want to go to the World Cup. We're going to
Okay.
book in like a year.
Okay.
No,
Y'all
no,
gonna
it's not
spend
gonna be
a bag.
possible.
You're gonna need a lot more
It's not gonna be
$500
possible.
tax.
Ah!
No, it's
You're
not
gonna
gonna
need
be
a lot
possible.
more.
It's not
No,
worth
man,
it, Lewis.
it's
Don't even
gone,
plan
bro.
on it.
What
Don't
the
even plan
That's
on it,
not
brother.
real, is it? That Mo Salah shit not real, is it?
What?
Because we saw Mo Salah leave the field mad as fuck the other day.
If he leaves, they're fucked. If he leaves, they're
Hell
done.
nah.
They're literally
Hell
done.
nah. No
They're
way.
done.
No way.
For the summer.
Oh, it might be. It might
For
be.
the summer. Yeah, they said for the summer.
Yeah, Salah's gonna
Well, they're
leave.
gonna get a nice piece of food for him. Man.
Oh, that could be a.
That's gonna be a light.
Summer?
They're gonna get a lot of money for him, bro.
No, but I see 2 weeks ago that they literally said that they were staying for Liverpool for the long haul. His team and that. Surely that's not because he got subbed off.
Listen, Salah can make at least $2 million a year, $3 million, $5 million. Like he's huge there, bro. Come on, pause. He's gonna make.
They're gonna give him Neymar's contract. They're gonna give him Neymar's contract.
Mbappe type money. He's
Yeah, they're
huge.
gonna give him
there,
Neymar's
bro.
contract. Private jet.
Neymar is not the
I
biggest
just think
contract
as well,
over there.
everything is going to be hiked at any city that's got World Cup. All prices, hotel, food,
No,
everything.
hotels, Airbnb, everything. You're gonna be sleeping in
Everything.
your rental, bro. You might as well
Look,
rent
this
rent
is why
rent a
this is
van.
why people from home already asking me about the World Cup. Like, is it possible to stay at your place between transition? Because the games are in Atlanta, and I live right beside it.
That way they can go to the game and then come back to your place.
Come
yeah,
back.
not have to stay. Because if they try to stay, Atlanta, they getting raped. No Vaseline. Not
Well,
even
no
a
lubricant.
And for
No,
everybody,
no
Go to
lubricant.
LA or
Jimmy,
New York.
Jimmy, no
LA
lubricant.
or New York.
Jimmy, no
everybody
lubricant.
coming to America, please be
even a
careful.
little-
Please be careful.
nothing.
For
LA
everybody
is
Taking a
coming,
done.
please
spit,
be
man.
careful.
Don't do it.
Fucking hell.
You better have a little mud back there, else you gotta have a issue.
Yeah, please be careful, everyone.
Lord have mercy, Jimmy.
Especially if you go to LA to watch the games.
Anton
Oh,
Brazil
LA,
says
don't
the
even get
season
started on
ticket for
LA.
the team in. I can't see what country that is,
Sweden.
but that's
It costs money. It costs
Sweden,
money to
oh.
breathe in LA, bro. Just to
Yeah.
breathe. Just
You
to
might get robbed in broad daylight too. So
Yeah,
Wait,
they'll
wait,
rob
wait.
you.
By a homeless guy. By a
I'll come
homeless
back
guy.
to come back to that. So what, he's saying 180 for a season
Oh, the
ticket.
water boys are gonna be eating like crazy.
One
I
second.
know, man.
You got to accent the water's $3.
Wait. So Anton says my season ticket for this for my team in Sweden costs 180, 15 plus cup games. We have to pay for the cup games as well.
damn.
JB says I got season tickets for
It
Knicks.
is sweet.
They don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, you
Yo,
poor
Bro,
soul.
I've learned so much in the last 10 minutes. It's
You poor
fucking.
soul.
Knicks
Wow.
tickets are
I will
insane.
never complain about ticket prices again, bro.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to. That's why I was
That's
confused
what-
when you was complaining about the small stadiums and about not
Yeah.
getting tickets. I'm like,
We're
brother,
not-
at least
When
the ticket will be like $50. Any ticket for us, even if it's Sky.
Oh, away
like
tickets is
fucking
30
Skybox,
quid.
bro. Skybox
30
for us
quid
would be like 100.
this is what
Skybox.
Matt
Nosebleeds
Dove.
will be
This is
150 minimum.
what's the mad about what you said. It's about what you said about the tickets and what the fan base. And it's a little bit different for the people over here to watch too. This is why people saying like when we pay $700 to come watch Chelsea preseason, basically we paying one ticket like you paying the season ticket. You see what I'm saying? We pay for one ticket to watch
Like
Chelsea
double
one
the
time
price.
for pretty much the price of the season tickets what you paying.
Yo, the average price of a Dallas Cowboy game,
Oh, don't
$250 for one fucking game.
and you're sitting in a corner where you can hear but you cannot see it.
Yeah.
Well, no. There's no in Cowboy Stadium. There's no bad seats. There's no bad. And then
I
they got
was there.
big ass fucking shit on the ceiling.
I was there. I watched
Yeah,
them
you
live.
remember that? You can't miss shit sitting there. That big ass
Yeah,
screen.
but there is a seats that you cannot see. They're like a good clear of the state, so you have to watch TV more. Like one angle that
okay. I see what you mean.
can.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I walked down at that point.
Exactly. There's 200 bad seats, but technically there's no bad seats because the way the new stadiums are built, They not go wide like Coliseums.
Yeah, they go up.
They go
Lewis,
up. You
go
stop
How
up.
much did you
and
pay
down.
for the SmackDown you was at when you went to
How much is
SmackDown?
SmackDown?
The
Yeah,
Eagles
like
Stadium. The game me
40
and
quid?
40?
Steve was at.
Yeah, 40
Yeah,
quid,
NHL
bro.
had in games.
Even
NHL, it's
WWE
true.
cheap.
Yo,
Wait. How much is
You're
over
not getting
there?
a seat for $40. You're not getting a seat
much?
for 40.
How much is it over there?
For like a nosebleed, you'll probably pay
fucking,
like
a
70,
dark-
80.
80. We get that for half price.
For a nosebleed. If you want to go all the way up front to like the hard cam,
Oh, no, I
you're
was
spending
saying
like
the nosebleeds.
you're spending like $2,000,
Yo, let me
$3,000
tell you
for
something.
regular SmackDown.
Front row seats at a Lakers game, depending on who there, could cost you $50, $60, $70, $80,000, man. Like, are you like yo? You can be at a Knicks game and be in the front row, and somebody will come in and they'll move your ass to the second row. Because somebody paid to have you moved. Like, yo, I need this spot. Like Puff Daddy or one of them coming in. They moving you back, bro. This shit is different. They moving you back. They moving you back. They don't care who you are. Like, you know how much they just paid to get in here? They moving you back.
Lewis, I went to a WWE house show and it was still $50 or like $50.
Wow.
So this is a non-televised event. And
Non-televised event.
Non-televised event, and it was still $50.
Shit is not easy.
Yeah, JP, you're right.
The
We don't know.
Look,
We're learning.
We're learning. The college football. Like the college football, it's like the local thing. It's a local. This thing is about between $2,000 and $3,000 season tickets. The cheapest one. You sit it on the second on the top of the. They have 2 or 3 grand. I think it was 2 or 3 grand 10 years ago. I don't even know how much is now.
It's 100,000 motherfuckers in that stadium every week.
College is a different game.
The team don't have to win a game, and that shit is packed to the rim.
Yep.
To the rim.
Yep, because they have to give the student sections free tickets.
And
so
that
everyone
even
else, they're
starts.
raping them.
But that's a part of what the students pay for.
Wait until they find out that you actually have to pay the parking tickets.
Yeah,
parking is almost expensive as
the
ticket.
Parking tickets are even more expensive than the freaking season tickets.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, man.
Y'all don't.
Do you know how much it costs the parking tickets for the college game? Parking tickets for the college game, it's
$40. Yo, we are cooking, bro. Low, but let's be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. For the talent Olise is, right? We didn't really pay extra for Caicedo.
It's balanced out.
It costs about 50.
It's balanced out.
60 easy. If he was free to go on the open market, that's how much you would have to pay for him.
Movie tickets right now is about $20 in the US.
And he's English, so you have to throw that tax in.
No, he's French. He's French.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm tripping. He's French. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, I'm just scared about that injury that he has sounded. They said great three.
He's gonna fucking treadmill.
If we're pulling this through, then we're
Michael Olise fucking French. I thought he was English. He sounds so English.
Yeah, he's French. He's French.
I mean, he was in Chelsea Academy.
He grew up in
young. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
He grew up in England.
He grew up on the.
He grew up in England.
He's an academy player. He's French.
He don't chat like no French man.
Yeah, he's homegrown because he's an academy player. He's an English academy player. Yeah.
It's like calling me Nigerian.
I just remembered now.
No.
Yeah, about French Nigeria. He's just Nigerian, bro. He's just Nigerian.
Half the niggas in the world are
Nigerian. I only know one. Rest of them are good. I just only know one.
You really hate Madueke, so you probably talk about him. You hate Chukwuemeka too. I'm watching you, bro.
There is only one with a bad bicycle driver's license.
He's Nigerian. He's Nigerian, Algerian, born in England. He's a fucking. He should be deported with all that mix up.
What's it? Michael Olise has got a younger brother in the academy as well, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he has a younger brother in our academy. Yep.
Oh, how old is he then?
Well, I'm gonna Google it. Let's find out. Everything's available.
Who?
Michael Olise is young.
Richard, he's joined Chelsea as an under 9. How old is he now? Richard Olise.
rappers in USA are rich as hell. Not true. Rappers are not rich. There's actually few rappers are rich.
Years old. He's 18.
Oh, he's 18.
They might get to play together.
A lot
He's a
of like,
defender.
well,
He's a defender.
Jimmy is in that industry. Is that true that rappers in the USA are rich? I will say not more.
A lot of them make a lot of money.
Right
They're not rich because they blow it. They make a lot of money. Yeah,
it depends on the contract they sign.
They all throw out the club and like throwing it everywhere. I don't get it. I'm watching the videos. I'm like, mate, honestly, if I was there, mate, I'd be straight up behind them picking them all up, mate. I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, they make a lot of money, but they blow it on stupid shit. So yeah, they come across a lot of money. But they make so much money outside of music that it's ridiculous, bro. Because because you have a platform, you got millions and millions of followers. So many companies pay you millions of dollars just to post something.
You see, the problem. I think like the rich and
no rappers don't make as much as athletes. No.
What I'm saying is the percentage of the rappers that reach and percentage that what people think are rich. It's not the style. The majority of the rap. I watched documentary about this.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of the people that are rich, it's actually not a lot like rich status, because most of them are actually depends. Like for example, the best thing for the rapper to do if he made himself, invest in the next rappers, and they making them money. Make a label.
Companies, like that.
But those are like a monopoly. They occupying space and they don't let nobody in. You know what I'm saying? So what I was understood from the documentary is most of them, for example, are you rich when you make 100 grand? No, you're rich if you make 100 grand a week constantly, then you become rich. So what happens is for the rapper, for the young rapper, when he makes it, for example, a little bit, he makes the big.
Is Mason Mount rich then? Because he wasn't even on 100 grand.
Yeah, now he's rich.
That's not a bitch rich. All these little footballer fucks be rich, man.
So what I'm saying is like they're rich, but they're not rich.
Yeah.
Like that, there's a difference of rich.
Yeah, levels. It's levels to that rich shit.
Yeah, but don't worry, all us boys.
I stopped reaching for a long time. I don't
but then they making but then they make the biggest mistakes, and like technically, it's not all athletes, even athletes are rich. For example, NFL, not everybody. There's a baseline salary, 600K.
Running backs.
Not everybody in NFL makes the. Not everybody in NFL makes the big money.
Yeah, so a lot of those guys make small. Hey, Neil, take care of our boy.
Look after the Italian stallion, please.
That's right. Take care of our boy, yo.
Take care of him, man.
And a lot of rappers, when they're young, they just sign anything. They just see a dollar sign amount, they sign it. They're not reading the contract.
It's changing nowadays. A lot of these
CA Mafia. First of all, you need to change your name.
Definitely.
Second of all, I give you 100K as example. I'm not telling you this. Oh my word.
Nah, you tripping. Little Yachty is rich. See, those are y'all just grouping people. Y'all don't understand. Little Yachty has a lot of money. A lot of these young dudes are smart as fuck.
Little
Yachty is one of them. Little young dudes have a lot of money. They have a lot of money. Like a lot of these dudes is different, man. A lot of these young guys got a lot of money. Y'all thinking about rappers from years ago and comparing them to nowadays.
Yeah.
A lot of these young dudes nowadays have a lot of money. It's a lot of
they don't because they put front like they're stupid.
But they not.
It's all an act. It's an act. They act stupid.
Exactly, but they don't make it based on the rappers. They made the splash, and then they live off the hype of that splash.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't understand. They make so much money outside of music. Yeah,
exactly. That's what my point is. Like they not reach based on the rap. They reach because they do YouTube, they do TikTok, they do and all that kinds of stuff. They do it. That's
and
what
a lot
it
of
is.
these younger dudes nowadays, they go into it. They don't go into it and run underneath these management companies. They start their own. So they're doing their own tours and their own shows. You pocket more money. That's why you see these young dudes do a lot of shows.
Exactly.
They're pocketing a lot of money. Nowadays, a young rapper, it's not like back in the day. A young rapper could get $50,000 to walk through. You know what a walkthrough is? You just show up to the club, sit and drink 2 bottles.
Who here would want to see Gallagher gone, or who want to see Gallagher stay?
I will.
Fuck yes.
My mind is going
They got to the Liverpool game, but you go.
It depends on. It depends. I think.
I'm okay with him staying.
I'm okay with him staying. For me, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got a question. Why are you afraid of him to stay?
Because he's worth $45 million profit.
No. If the money comes in for 45, yeah, sell him.
That's the reason. Well, that's the reason.
No. What if we don't sell him? Like,
I'll be pissed off because somebody offered us $40 million.
No. If Chelsea turns down, my question is, why are you afraid?
But no, because I think it's a waste. I think it's just a waste. I think if he stays, I don't think he offers anything to the team. I think he's shit. I think it's and him being here means that he can play.
He can't.
But do you not think?
Barely play.
But do you not think like how much is he on a week? Is he even on loads? Like
I think it's on like 50K.
Yeah,
50K.
50 grand.
So he's not taking much of a wage book. He's done well under other coaches. Like, who says Pochettino don't come in and find a new role for him? And he does fucking really, really well under him.
No, but nobody.
I'm not fussed whether he stays or goes. I think we could do with the money, but if he stays, like
exactly with signings that came in, I don't see him as a threat. You see what I'm saying? For those signings.
To be honest, that Liverpool game was a lot better from Gallagher than I've ever seen. Ever.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is if the big money comes in and club wants to sell him, I will not cry about it.
Yeah, but
I can stay.
We've got Lavia in, and we got obviously Caicedo's definitely in, but we got this Lavia in, sort of a rolling CDM. What if we get Gallagher in? He's doing it, and obviously he's only 19 years old. Like
he's not a CDM, and Gallagher is not 19. Gallagher is not 19.
No. Gallagher's 23, but I mean,
yes, exactly. Lavia. That's the point. You have more percentage to making 19 years old in different position than 23 years old in different position.
Gallagher
can't.
No. Gallagher.
How old is he? What, 20?
19.
Lavia is 19.
So is Lavia coming in? He's coming straight to the like
he's better than Gallagher right now.
No. Look, Gallagher does not compete with Lavia for the position. That's number one. He will never compete with Lavia for the same position.
Yeah, but even though he's only 19, he's a proper young. He's proper.
He's better than Gallagher right now.
Look,
he's more talented than Gallagher right now.
He's better than Gallagher at the position that you think that Gallagher is going to play. And that's defensive pivot. Yes, Lavia is better in that defensive pivot. Lavia is not better than Gallagher and higher up the pitch.
He's a good youngster. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Look,
it's real.
I think
I've seen it.
I will not be upset if we sell him. I will not be upset if we keep him. I'm okay with keeping him.
I hear you. My only problem, I don't think like he will drag the squad down. I'm not saying that.
Yes, exactly.
40-something million. If with him at the straight profit, that means we can bring something in for about 80 million, man. 85.
Look,
but this is the thing though. Like we rejected 45 in January, so I get it.
But that's because at the time the midfield was barren. You couldn't afford to lose him because you didn't know where the Caicedo shit was going.
No, it was because he didn't want to join. He didn't want to go Everton. He won the top 6 team.
For me, if Gallagher goes, that like for example, we're not finished with the transfer market. We have to reinforce the forward position. If Gallagher's sale will benefit us signings in the forward position, I'm okay with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, if we sell Gallagher, we're not going midfield. So his sale would definitely benefit a position of need because we're not going back midfield if we sell Gallagher. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think a midfield is overstacked. You got to look at First of all, I think he stays. That's my opinion. I think he stays this season because you have to have capable 5 midfielders to go into the season. And based off Chelsea's injury, I think he stays. That's why they turned it down.
So you think one of the youngest, either Leslie or Santos going on loan? That's what you think?
No. Santos, Gallagher, Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo. They are your 5 midfielders.
Leslie, he's on the team.
Leslie's going on loan. Leslie's going on loan.
Yeah, slow down. He played Sunday.
So doesn't mean that he. No, he still can go on loan.
But I'm just saying.
That
put Leslie on.
That was a sign for me too. He likes him.
That's how I look at it. You know, Santos is my guy, but I'm like, shit. He put and Leslie, the block Leslie made, Santos' little legs wouldn't have made it there.
One of them going on loan
with the little legs wouldn't have blocked that Nunes shot. Look, it wouldn't have blocked it.
I don't know. Like I can see Santos going loan because he's such a young, talented player, and keep Gallagher. If Santos going loan, yeah, I'll keep Gallagher definitely.
But if that is the case, how can we ever now? Do you reckon with Lavia and that? Do you reckon we'll start hearing some news about like loaning out maybe a like Leslie and Santos now?
And Santos, yeah, I think so. If we keep Gallagher, one of them two should go. Because
look, how old is Leslie? Anybody know?
He's got 18.
I think he should stay 19. Because he knows Europe already. Santos could go and get some Europe. Like Leslie's played in Europe, so it'd be better for him to stay and get used to England. You can send Santos to go and get used to Europe. Period itself. He's never played outside of Brazil.
Do you think? Look, here's the thing. Any of you going to be upset? Which one of them will go on loan, either Leslie or Santos?
No.
You see what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, now that we have Caicedo, it don't matter.
Now that we have Caicedo and Lavia,
yeah, it don't matter. It does not matter.
Yeah.
My biggest upset. It's not even. I don't like Gallagher or not. Madsen. I saw Madsen on the sell list.
But that's I think that was him putting together a list that makes sense. I don't think it's like a list of we selling him.
If Madsen goes on sell list, I swear, man.
Madsen played to go from playing to sell.
No, because I'm pretty sure he done well at Burnley last year, so he's done well in the Championship, and that is a hard side. Like regardless, that is a hard.
I think
he's that Swiss Army knife right now.
I think Madsen made sense to be on the list because he's homegrown and he's going to be pure profit. But if you're but ultimately, it's going to be Gallagher that goes. If you want to get a homegrown player off for pure profit, it's going to be Gallagher. I wouldn't worry about Madsen.
That
makes more sense. Yeah,
but especially
the reason why Madsen. Look, exactly. Madsen's contract runs out next season.
If he don't sign, you're right. If he don't sign,
then our hands are tied.
You got to go. You got to go.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they can get probably about 30, 35 for him. If he don't want to sign, he don't want to sign that death row, you can go ahead and sign the bad boy. You know what I mean? Have Puffy dancing in the videos. But we death row over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You got to decide what you want to do, man. I hope Madsen stays, man.
Madsen stays.
Yeah, I want Madsen to stay.
I got here an hour ago. That's cool. Big up Ziad.
Ziad in the comments.
I didn't know Ziad has the $2 on him. I didn't know Ziad has the £2 on him.
He super chatted? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Nah, not that. You say you're happy to see everyone on the same page. I was like, you weren't here an hour ago when Scott and Jesters were having the Colwill debate.
Oh.
So that comment wasn't even super chat. Man.
No. We got Savić saying title charge. Let's go. I'm glad you finally realized after 2 seasons of Ten Hag ball, you must be in a title race, United.
Arsenal,
no questions asked. Must.
Yo, did Mason Mount actually? I didn't watch United game yesterday.
Horrible.
Played that bad.
Bro,
that bad. I watched him.
He put up a 0. Me and you had the same stats as fucking Mount, wherever you was, and me way here in America.
Yeah, bro, 0. He was just there. He was just there running around. Just like what he did with us. He was just there.
He did have? He had a foul. Remember, he did have a foul. Yeah, one. Yeah.
It was.
He's getting his cardio.
Guys, all this money spent on Ten Hag, he's got the players that he's asked for. You must be in a title race. Otherwise, there's uncomfortable conversations we're going to have about Man United. I'm sorry. With us, it's the first year of the project under Pochettino. I'm not asking that big of a question. But
we're going to win the league.
Second season, you must.
Facts.
You must. So I must say, you must. Big up to Iman saying, I'm in Boston. I hope they do a couple games. You might need to start saving up from now for that. Lakers tickets off the Bron game. Cheap seats, 1,200.
For one game, bro.
Insane. Big up C Ballers for the donation. Appreciate the love. Big up Anton Rizal saying, if tickets are over 15 quid a game, everyone riots. You guys
talking about Sweden. Talking about Sweden.
And Josh T says, who's more likely to be a Chelsea player, Mignon or Costa? Right now, Costa. Mignon don't want to join us until
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even want us, does he?
Nah, he don't want us.
Throw some cash into his face. He'll change his mind.
We said slap him, so that make it rain on him.
Mount does a lot without doing a lot.
No, grab the stack and slap it.
Said, you're learning. You're learning. You've got 5 more years.
It was pretty much doing what Gallagher was doing sometimes last season.
They're one and the same player. They're both the same dude, just cloned. Someone has managed to work out cloning. They're the same dude. I'm convinced. Or they're twins.
Ask for DNA sample from his dad.
It's Jody.
No, ask his DNA sample from his dad. See if his dad was doing a sniffing around.
Matt, again, just unmute when you want to say something.
Scott, I've never ever seen Mount be that defensively aware and intelligent ever in my life before. So I don't know if they're exactly the same player.
They might well be.
I think Gallagher's more useful as a player than Mount.
Gallagher. That's why I said Gallagher will reach probably better heights in the football.
Yeah, Mount just has better PR.
What's the difference between playing League One and Championship, man? That's the level of players we're talking about here. They're League One and Championship level players.
I'm not gonna say that.
No joke. I said it on the stream last night. When it comes to Mount, I've seen League One players. No one can tell me that they watch Wrexham play last season, and some of the Wrexham players aren't playing better than Mount does. No one can tell me that any different compared to the game last night.
Some of the Wrexham players are passing forward better than I've seen Mount do.
I'd have Paul Mullins over Lukaku any day of the week anyway.
Oh yeah, Mullins over Lukaku, Havertz.
Yeah, what did that Mullins do out the ground after the game?
Liverpool are really finished. What the fuck?
Yeah, Hussam Khan, 30 points deduction.
That's going to be the big
guys, I forgot to tell you. I thought there was another stream I was doing tonight. 11 p.m. for Sam's channel. Please be there, people. Please be there.
Ask him about FFP.
We will have conversations.
Look, no. He reposted Fabrizio about Olise and he said FFP isn't real. And then if you go in the comments, there's a Premier League handbook makes specific reference to point deduction for the club that failed to adhere to the profit, blah, 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 and Hussam 30 points deduction.
I said, send that to me. We'll bring that up.
We might as well take Allison from them.
300 said, sorry for missing the donation, bro. Said Todd destroying LFC with his Saudi connections.
Yo, Danish.
Whoa, imagine. I just deeped that. Oh, well, too many connections with Saudi. Now we've used that to take the best players off Liverpool. That would be insane. I know that's not really realistic, but it's
which fucking Lukaku? Are you drunk? See that,
Lewis, man? Who's arguing about bloody Colwill, man?
Now, that was an hour ago. We're chill now. We're chill.
I just thought I'll come in, man. Pop in. So tough. Everyone's happy. It sounds like everyone's happy. We're on the same page. Finally, no complaining, no bitching. And I've all players. We're talking about Colwill, bro. Really? Agendas must run, then, innit? Agendas must run.
All right, let's talk about Ziyech.
Speaking of agendas, has anyone else come in for Ziyech?
No, he's staying at the club, like it or not, bro. Hold that.
He's not even on the bench. What do you mean he's staying? Is he injured? Is he injured?
No, he's never injured.
Why he's not even in the squad?
Sit on the bench.
Why he's not even in the squad?
Because he gets extra holiday. He deserves extra holiday.
You extra dumb, aren't you? You an extra dumb person, aren't you?
Ziyech better be left out of the Moroccan. Ziyech better be left out of the Moroccan AFCON squad.
You mean why the number 9?
Nah, Ziyech selfish. He'll rather have this guy sit on the bench at our club than play somewhere else. That's selfish.
Yeah, Ziyech isn't about to make it to AFCON at this rate.
Bro, he's the face of Morocco, man. What are you talking about?
No, he's not. It's gonna be Hakimi. He's gonna take his position.
Face of Morocco don't even see
Lewis,
time
I sent you DM.
That's
They're
crazy.
They're gonna put Hakimi at right mid and Mazraoui at right back. You're not gonna.
They're not gonna win any games then, innit?
No more Hakim.
Well, I'll send you 2 DMs, but you can start with Igal.
Tap and Tubbs can hold that, man.
What's
He starts for Tottenham, man.
Oh, there it is.
I'll send you with Igal just to show you how the guy wants to be look like he's a smart look.
I'll probably leave that one, but yeah, is this the one? FFP isn't real. Okay, cool.
Now go to the comments. That's the brilliant part.
The latest Premier League handbook makes specific reference to points deductions for clubs that fail to adhere to that. If Chelsea are found to be in breach of who is this? Oh, that's Nobbins. Oh, yeah, I've been with Nobbins. He's cool. But still, what is he talking about, man? What is he fucking talking about? 30 points deduction. We'll see. 30 points, will still finish above Liverpool in that bozo midfield.
Oh, boy.
Liverpool fans just crying. City fans just crying because Olise wants to join us over them, and now they got to look for another right winger. It is what it is. Everyone doesn't know how 12th place team has this pool. It's because we have the most trophies in the whole 21st century. People are now growing up, looking back at their history and remembering watching Chelsea. You got no history. Nah, everyone remembers Drogba now, Lampard, Hazard. That's our history. John Terry, Joe Cole, fucking Ballack, Essien, Petr Cech.
Yeah.
And keep going. Going.
I mean, to be honest, City were tweaking Aston Villa get Diaby before them.
What was that?
City was tweaking letting Diaby go to Villa before they got him, because they got him for cheap.
Did they have any links with him though?
I'm surprised they wasn't. Like, he would be a perfect fit for them.
They're getting Doku.
Get Jeremy Doku.
Jeremy Doku, man, people have been waiting for him to blow up since fucking Euros, bruh. I swear that dude is just a dribble merchant. He ain't gonna do nothing for them.
Yeah. What's your talent ID like?
Pep will find a way,
bro. This is the thing. Pep, I don't judge him. If he wants to get someone, he knows what he's doing with them. That's why even though Colwill is playing like Arsenal and Man City come in for him, you're gonna ball out there.
They're gonna use Bernardo Silva there for the rest. They're gonna use Bernardo Silva there for the rest of the year. Like, why are we joking around like we haven't seen it?
How many signings do well in their first season with Pep? Not a lot. There's a couple, but it's not a lot. There are some players who have an iffy first season, and then they delve into the system a little bit more, and when they get more comfortable, you start seeing them shine. I'll be real. If he's going for Doku, then I'd have an eye on him too. Pep knows who's up.
No. Depending on
guys, I'll see you later. Oh, Jimmy, you didn't start the account, did you yet?
No, you want me to?
No, not yet, because like I said, I'm doing the thing because I gotta.
Let me know when you're ready.
Bye, Alex.
See you guys.
Have a nice day.
Take care, Alex. What are you saying, Matt?
Hey, what's it? My mates came up with a really good song for Caicedo. Proper. Let me think. They called it what is it? Let me think what it is now again. Fucking hell, the pressure's on now. I've got everyone watching me. Do you know what I mean?
Don't worry, we'll get a Pies tweet up while you're doing this.
Well, I sent it to Alex earlier, and he proper lied to. He wants me to email it to him.
Well, which Alex? The one we know or the one on
screen? Yeah, Alex Harris.
Yeah, send it over to me.
I see it over. My mate came up with it. He's called Matt Day, and it was in the chat. And then someone just wrote it. Goes, I can't think of the lyrics. Put the song to it, and I done the voice note what it would sound like. And mate, it was absolutely banging. I've sent it to Reggie. Reggie thinks it's fucking
away pub for West Ham away. We're gonna get that one going.
Yeah, we'll proper get it going because it's proper good. It's like, let me get the lyrics up.
Big up Iman Chowley saying Ferran Torres fraud to Barcelona. That was 1L. That was 1L. We'll say that. Right. Yeah. Big up to everyone for the donations. Is there any other
anyone worried about lack of goals, man?
Jimmy.
Why?
Towards your point earlier when you were talking about why these players might be choosing us over the other teams, it's got to be those contracts. It has got to be those contracts. I mean, a guarantee for the next 10 years that you're going to get paid. I don't know why you would pass that up for a 5-year option.
No, that's waffle, man.
No, I think it plays a part.
No, seriously, because if you get injured, like especially like a player like Fofana, Like if you were
Who said that's waffle? Who the fuck would turn down guaranteed 100 and something K for the next 10
just being
years?
stupid.
Yo,
Zia just being an
Lewis,
idiot.
I've got the song in my head again now. Do you hear it?
Oh, we have a Lavia update. Structure is being discussed with Southampton for Lavia. Chelsea offering less upfront than what Southampton want, but this is a normal exchange. Deal will be around 50 million plus add-ons. Okay, so it might take a little bit longer. But
and the next one is one more under it.
Oh, one more under it.
Yeah, Les. Oh, fucking hell, I forgot again now. Fuck, man.
Juventus and Zoot, bro.
No. It's just like I have it in my head. It's just
There's one under it.
No, Moises Caicedo.
Right there.
He played for Chelsea.
Olise.
He played for Chelsea from Ecuador. The Scouts has put a bid in, but he didn't speak to him. He wants to play for Chelsea, not dipping in a bin. Moises Caicedo. He plays for Chelsea.
That's not bad, you know.
Chelsea from Ecuador. The Scouts has put.
Right, we got to start that slowly in the away pub.
Yeah, banging in
it.
it.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. You got a little Liverpool dig in there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as well.
Rate the chance in the comment section, people. Rate the chance. I think we could get that one booming.
Yeah, I'll start in the group chat to get it going.
What else do we have? So Lavia is close to being done. The clear out's going to have Conor Gallagher, Chalobah, Maatsen, Hudson-Odoi, and Ziyech. But I don't think Maatsen leaves. Interesting Kudus. Well, that's probably dead now. Despite 2 new arrivals in midfield, I see Chukwuemeka staying at Chelsea as Pochettino's very happy with him. For Conor Gallagher, a move could be possible, but it depends on the proposals they get. Sounds like we're backing Chukwuemeka for the season, which I'm happy to hear with that.
Come on.
And other than that, I think that's about it. Well, with that latest update from Fabrizio with Lavia, I don't expect us to get a Here We Go within the next hour. So, yeah, I'm going to be live on Saeed's channel in about 5 minutes. As long as we don't get a Here We Go in the next 2 hours, I'll be live with Lawrence at 7. And then after that, it's Hussam at 11 p.m. So, yeah, couple of streams for today. Big up everybody that's locked in. We will also be doing the Man City Sevilla along tomorrow, so keep a lookout for that as well. And yeah, we're gonna head over to Saeed's channel. Redirect is already set. Gonna head over there. Big up everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. And we will see you hopefully later tonight with a Here We Go, but probably not. So if not, we'll see you tomorrow.